What's up everyone, my name is Aditya and welcome to HD Tech. Well guys, on 20th of April, Apple is going to be conducting their first event of 2021. Well guys, the name of this particular event is Spring Loaded. Well guys, it is pretty much clear with the entire graphic. Well, as you can clearly see that the graphic logo or the graphic Apple logo is completely made with Apple Pencil. Well, in this particular Apple event, they are going to be launching few of the products from which the main star of the show is the iPad lineup. Well guys, you're talking about the next generation of the iPad Pros and the new iPad Mini. Well guys, from couple of years, iPad Mini has not seen a redesign. Like from the A12 Bionic chip, you might see like the A14 or even the A13 chipset. So as if for now, there is not much confirmation regarding the iPad Mini because see, first of all, the entire design of that particular iPad is pretty much older. So it is pretty much hard to see that Apple will refresh the entire iPad just with a newer processor. But there are very high chances to see a new iPad Mini. But other than that, if you are willing to buy the iPad Pro, then this is absolutely amazing. Well guys, with the 2021 iPad Pro, there are high chances that there will not be any drastic redesign. So there will be a similar chassis, there will even be the similar size variants. So the first size is of 11 inches and the second size is of 12.9 inches. But with the new iPad Pros, you will see an entirely new display. Well guys, this year you will see a mini LED technology display. So if you don't know, then in this particular one, the refresh rate can go up to 1 Hz. So it is kind of like a LTPO display. But at the end of the day, it is much more better than the current one. So it is obviously an upgrade. But other than that, internally, we will see the A14 or the A14X processor. Well guys, this is the first time when Apple will introduce the X variant of the A14 chipset. Well, we already know that Apple's processors are getting way ahead of the competition. And guys, apart from the iPads, there are few more products. First of all is the new redesigned iMac. Well guys, right now there are very less chances to see the new iMac. Well, if you're familiar, then the current iMac is a total beast. But in the overall aesthetic look, it is pretty much outdated because it is still having, thick ugly bezels. So there are chances that Apple will refresh or they will launch the new iMac in this particular event. Well guys, right now the chances are very little, but let us hope for the best. And other than that, there are even leaks for the new AirPods. Well guys, if you are not familiar, then the new AirPods 3 will be having complete similar features to the AirPods 2, but with the AirPods Pro like design. So in a nutshell, it is going to be a combination of the current existing AirPods 2 and the AirPods Pro. And guys, let me know in the comment section your thoughts about this particular redesign. Well guys, I have personally tried the AirPods 2 and the AirPods Pro, and personally I like the Pros more than the AirPods 2. But if Apple will combine the good sides from both of the things, then it will be such an amazing product. So from the AirPods 3, pretty much expect like a similar body design like the AirPods Pro, but instead of silicone ear tips, you will see the standard hard ones. And now finally, let us discuss about the most anticipated product from a really long time. Well guys, from last year, like from 1.5 years, we are getting information about Apple's own GPS tracker. Well guys, this year and especially in this particular event, there are very high chances of Apple's AirTags. Well guys, if you don't know, then AirTags is pretty much a GPS tracker. Suppose if you're having any of the valuable things like your wallet, you can put this particular tracker in your wallet, and in case if it gets loosed or if it is stolen, then you can get the exact location of that particular product. Well, like in the GPS tracker market, the company called as Style is pretty much leading. Well, all of the products that they make are considered the best in the category. But if Apple will enter into this particular thing, it will not just be a completely new player, but at the same time, it will give Apple such a huge control. Well, it is very nice to see that Apple is working behind such a new type of products, but at the same time, it is very much scary because Apple is taking you in their ecosystem more than ever before. And the last product of this particular event is supposed to be the new Apple TV. Well guys, currently there are very few amount of people who care about this product. Well guys, if you don't know, then Apple TV is like a setup box. In this particular device, it is pretty much limited. Well guys, the current Apple TV might support Apple TV software, the entire subscription, but at the end of the day, in terms of the overall hardware, it is pretty much limited. So you can't play high graphic games. So overall, with this particular new Apple TV, you will see the 120Hz support and even a new redesigned remote control. But other than that, there is not much changing. Well, with the help of this video, I just wanted to say that on 20th of April, Apple is going to be conducting their spring-loaded event, and you would have already seen the thumbnail. Well guys, this was designed by my friend iTechEverything. Well guys, he has pretty much dissected that entire logo of this particular event. So the conclusion is, in this particular event, there will not be an iPhone SE 3 or there will not be any of the iPhones. But the thing is, if you are interested in iPads, if you are interested in new variant of AirPods, then this is the event to look for. Well guys, I hope that this particular video was little bit helpful.